Hello, welcome back to Brock's Basement. This is going to be my comic book pull list for 2 weeks worth of books. The first week being for August 7th, 2024, and then the current week, August 14th, 2024. Been moving, and so it kind of overtook everything, and I was super tired last week, and I wasn't really ready to set up. I'm still not too ready to set up. Everything's a little different in the background, but we'll see where we can get going forward. A couple things are changing in my area, so we'll see. But let's get to the pull lists so we can get through those and get them done. First up, for this is for August 7th, last week, the previous week. We have Absolute Power #2. I can't wait to dive into issue 2. Loved issue 1. We'll see where it goes from there. I have not liked any of the tie-in stuff. Well, not necessarily the tie-in stuff like the from the individuals, but the miniseries like Task Force X, the Origins one with Amanda Waller. Okay, but next up we have Batman #151, and this is an absolute tie-in. So if you're looking to get the tie-ins, you're gonna want to grab that one. Birds of Prey 12 is out this week or last week, so I snagged my copy. I'm behind on that one. I need to get caught up. This is not working. It's too far. Sorry, my desk setup was worked and things around my desk were fine. Now with the setup that I have, it's not working. I actually got a new desk, but I have yet to been able to set it up. So right now I'm in the process of taking care of that, but I don't have anything very tall right now to set stuff on. Oh, I can do this. Hold on. Hold on. I got move this over. Yeah. That's great. Video right there. There we go. I have a table-ish like thing. All right. So that was the Birds of Prey 12. Next up, we have Deviant #7. I got caught up with most of the Deviant stuff. Really, really good stuff from James Tynion. If you have a chance to check it out in trade, I would highly recommend it. But Deviant #7. We have Gotham City Sirens. I actually was able to read this. It's okay. The art, I will, spoiler alert, this is a weekly book, so they change artists apparently every week, and it goes from being an okay, decent artist to issue 2 having an artist inside. So not really looking forward to issue 2 after knowing that information, but we'll see. The first issue was okay, but again, I'm not. I'm, yes, I'm getting a lot of the covers because it's the Gotham City Sirens, and I'm a sucker. But the fact is, there's just, yeah. Next up, we have Gun Honey Collision Course. This is issue 4. So this should be the final one for this one, which means I'll get the trade and read the trade. I need to read Heatseeker still, so normally it's the next one comes out, finishes, and then their trade's about to come out, so I read the previous one. I've liked the Gun Honey stuff I've read, so I keep going with it, but yeah. Next up, we have something from Liam Sharp, and that is a Starhinge novella, graphic novella, and that's Or. So I snagged that one up. Starhinge was good. I enjoyed it for the most part. If you have not yet checked it out, I do recommend checking it out. Next up, we have Scarlet #3. I'm caught up with this. If you like the if you like G.I. Joe, Transformers, the Energon Universe stuff, you are in luck because it has been fantastic. I am not a huge fan of most of that stuff, and I've been enjoying them. So there you go. Next up, we have Shazam #14. Not Where is Shazam? It's Shazam 14. That's how many issues behind I am. Next up, we have Star Wars High Republic #10. I believe this is Phase 3. I think I'm still in Phase 1. And Star Wars High Republic Adventures issue 8. Grab that one as well. This, I believe, is the last book of it, and that's A Vicious Circle. Issue 3 is finally out. Issue 1 and 2 were good. I enjoyed them, so I'm curious to see what happens with issue 3. But yeah, Vicious Circle is really done. Next up, we have Walking Dead #94. That's how many issues of Walking Dead Deluxe I'm behind. 94. And that's it for the stuff from August 7th. I did grab a couple variants, The first one I picked up was the Gillian March variant for Batman 151. I snagged that one up right there. There was a pretty cool homage variant by Gabriel Del Otto for Batman 151, so I snagged that one up right there. And of course, the wonderful Gotham City Sirens had a whole bunch of covers. Here's the Superpowers action figure cover for issue 1. The Gillian March connecting cover for issue 1 as well. They're Poison Ivy. This is the W. Scott Forbes variant. I thought was pretty cool, so I snagged that one up right there. We had the how do you say Jiyoung Lee variant, so I snagged that one up. And then the Gillian March had these foil ones. I don't know if it really shows, but if you look close, it's this wavy foil. It's not the best. Kind of disappointed with this one. I don't know what to think of it. It's not a normal like shiny thing. It's kind of weird. So we'll see. But that's Gotham City Sirens number 1. I did grab a couple books to read from last week, which I still need to sit down and read. The first one is by Kieran Gillen with art by Casper Wingard, and that's The Power Fantasy number 1. This sold out quickly, so I'm actually super stoked to kind of be able to check it out and read it and see what all the hype's about. And then I also picked up The Uncanny X-Men by Gail Simone to read and check out. And due to the internet and the podcast and us talking about stuff, I found out that there is stuff at the end of these books that are coming out from Marvel. These, I won't show the other page, but like QR codes. This shows you like a preview, like kind of pre-trailer page at the end of the issue for the stuff that's upcoming. Like, why didn't you just put it in the book? Like, I don't. It's so dumb. Like, I scanned it. You can't even zoom in on like your phone if you took a picture. It was like if you scan that QR code with your phone, went to the link. You can't zoom in normally like you can with a picture. It has text boxes. You can't even read them. It's basically just linking you to a page that says, "Hey, look what's coming. Oh yeah, you can also down here join our Marvel Unlimited thing." It's basically just an ad, and it's dumb, and I have no idea, but it's pretty bad. I did get a hardcover. This one is a deluxe hardcover, and that is Once and Future Deluxe Edition Book 2 by Kieran Gillen with art from Dan Mora. So I grabbed this one. This is the Volume 2. I have Volume 1. I enjoyed Once and Future for the most part, so I cannot wait to dive back in at some point, but who knows? We'll see. But that's it for stuff from the week of August 7th. Yeah. Yeah. I got some reading to do. Let's do August 14th, or this week. So this week's a little bit smaller. I don't know why, but maybe it's because I've been trimming the fat and all that stuff. Well, first up, we have Action Comics number 1068. This continues the Superman Superstar stuff. I'm not caught up, so I don't know what's going on all the way with it, but we'll see. Next up is Batman and Robin number 12. I'm caught up to a certain issue. I don't remember where I stopped, but I do need to get caught up. It's great. Williamson's done a fantastic job with this. Have not read it, you should. Next up, we have Batman Gotham by Gaslight, The Kryptonian Age. This is issue 3. I actually read issue 1 and 2 and enjoyed it, so I'm going to keep going with it. But if you like Elseworld stuff, this is definitely something for you. More Elseworld stuff this week, and this is a new number 1. This is DC Vampires World War V, issue 1 is out. If you have not done the DC Vampire versus Vampire stuff, it is pretty good. I enjoyed most of it. I've not caught up. I finished it. So I think this just continues it. But yeah, more Elseworld stuff if you're into that. Next up, we have Geiger number 5. The cover of this is very ominous, so we'll see what happens. But I've been enjoying the Ghost Machine stuff from Jeff Johns and all of them. Yeah, Geiger has been good. Next up, we have Gotham City Sirens number 2 of 4. New artist inside, and I don't know. I have no idea. I am not stoked, but we'll see. Next up is Green Lantern number 14. This is an absolute power tie-in, so if you're following that and you want to grab the tie-ins, check it out. Looks like he's in the Batwing there, but yeah, we'll see. Uh, Next up, we have Outsiders number 10. I need to get caught up with Outsiders. This one I picked up because I really enjoyed the first one, but they released this in single issue form instead of graphic novel, and that's Primer Clashing Colors number 2 of 3. Primer, the graphic novel, original graphic novel for kids, was great. If you have a young one in your life, I highly recommend it. My daughter loved it. Her friend loved it. So yeah, so I actually got a copy for her friend that I have to mail out, but I'm waiting for issue 3 so I can get all of them at once. After that, we got Transformers number 11. I'm mostly caught up with the Energon stuff. I think I'm behind on Transformers and Void Rivals, but I will hopefully be caught up soon. But this stuff is really enjoyable. I've been really liking it. Next up, we have the variants. I didn't even tape these down yet, so we'll go ahead and do that. Well, chalking you here. This is for Gotham City Sirens. This is issue 2. This is the Gillian March connecting cover. So the Poison Ivy would go here. You don't notice her limb here. And so, yeah, it's a connecting cover. So, and then there is the W. Scott Forbes cover. He seems to be doing these interesting outfit ones, which are pretty cool. So, yeah, but there's that one right there. So snag that one up. There is another Ji Young Lee. I'm probably butchering it. This one's a pretty cool Harley one. Give me a sec. So I snagged this one up as well. That one. And of course the weird ass foil. Maybe you can see it better with the back. Yeah, I just don't get that wavy foil. It's so weird. But I snagged that one up as well. So that's the stuff that I took home for variants in reading. Or variants in my collection. The reading stuff that I brought home this week is the first one is Ultimates number 3. Issue 1 was okay. 2, so we'll see where 3 takes me. I might just be stopping with it. This one I'm actually excited for because it's by Mark Russell, and that is X Factor number 1. I know I'm saying I'm excited for something, but it's Mark Russell doing X Factor, so we'll see. And then issue 2 of the new X-Men came out, so I decided to give this a try. The first issue was okay, to say, something. But I really think that the way they went about doing it was not the best, but we'll see what happens with the rest of it. I did get one graphic novel, and that is by the wonderful and amazing creative team of Ed Brubaker and Sean Phillips, and that's House of the Unholy. This is a nice shiny red on this. Even the spine has the red shiny stuff. But straight to graphic novel, hardcover, Ed Brubaker, Sean Phillips. They knock it out of the park every single time, and so I can't wait to dive into that. And if you are lucky enough to grab one, a book plate is supposed to come with it that's signed, so check that out. Maybe your store gets them, maybe not. Who knows? But yeah, that's it for what I picked up for the past 2 weeks of comic books. So thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Leave your comments down in that comment section below. Let me know what you're thinking, any questions, comments. Be nice. What you're picking up, all that. The internet's a crappy place. Don't make this comment section any crappier than, whatever. But yeah, you can also listen to me on the Comics Conspiracy podcast. We just finished recording a new episode this last night, and so that should be up. You can go to comicsconspiracypodcast.com. There's a link in the description below where you can check that out. But we talked Deadpool, Wolverine, and some San Diego news and a couple other things. But do check us out there. You can help me and my fellow conspirators out through Patreon at www.patreon.com/comicsconspiracy. For as little as $1 a month, you help us with hosting fees and getting product. So thank you very much to all of our Patreon backers. It helps out immensely. I know that there's something going on with Apple and Patreon where most likely Apple's just trying to get more money out of Patreon. And so, yeah. So if you have an Apple product in your audit app, you might need to do something different or just go online directly and do it. But I don't know. Smarter people than I am with that stuff. have knowledge on that. What else we got? You can help me out by clicking on any of the Amazon links listed below. This week we'll feature the Houses of the Unholy, as well as the Once and Future Deluxe Edition. This was the slipcase, not the Justra hardcover. This was the slipcase specifically. You can get the hardcover just by itself, but I will have linked the slipcover because that's what's here. So tired. And any other things that I talk about and have on Amazon, click the link and I'm supposed to get something, but who knows. You can help me out even more directly by going over to my eBay page, Brock's Basement, over on eBay. I'm constantly trying to get stuff gone and out, so check there for, comic book sets, posters, single issues, all that fun stuff. I have been reading. I read the book, Stoner by John Williams. Highly, highly recommend the book. It is amazing. I featured it in the last few videos, but definitely a book that I'm going to be giving to people as a gift because it is really, really just solid book. 5 out of 5. Excuse me. I know, take shots. That was the old gag. But going from Stoner, I went to a memoir. So currently I'm reading Friends, Lovers, and the Big Terrible Thing by Matthew Perry, who we lost last year. And it was last year or the beginning of this year? I don't know. I can't remember when it was. But he passed. But I'm reading this. It's really, really good, really enjoyable. I'm most of the way through it. But it's definitely a good read. If you love Friends, I do highly recommend this. And if you just love stories in general about actors and craziness, it's all in here too. So check it out if you like. A book did come out on the 6th. Let me look at my calendar here. Yeah, on the 6th. So last week on Tuesday, a book came out. I did not pick it up, I think, until Wednesday. But it is the new book and series from James S.A. Corey. You may notice something in the background here. Let's see if we can do it. Oh, right here. This thing. And they are the authors of the Expanse series. They're coming out with a new one, and it's The Captive's War is what it's the overall arcing. But this is the first book, The Mercy of Gods. So it's shorter than most of their stuff from the Expanse, but it's okay. So I picked this up. Can't wait to dive in. But I got to finish the memoir first. And then I got a Kickstarter in the mail. So let's open it right now because, that's always fun to open live on videos, even though it's not really live because I'm recording it and I'm posting it, but it's not edited. So, So let's cut this bad boy open and see what we got. I already know what this is. It's from, I believe, Paper Films. And it should be a collection of something that I was actually interested in trying to find some copies, single issues to read. But we had some at the warehouse, but I was about to try and take them, but then this came out. So let us open this. So opening T-mailers is always fun because who knows how they packaged it or sealed it. I know how I pack these things. Like this flap and this flap aren't even taped down. I would probably have taped that down. They did bag everything, so you have everything bagged nice in this. So this is trash. Throw that over there. But yeah, everything is in here. So let us see what we got. Ooh. Yeah, I've calmed down on the amount of Kickstarters I back. I don't back any single issue stuff very often. I might do an anthology here and there, but not too often. But I did back this because it had not been collected in a while, or had not been collected, and they were going to include all of the issues. And there was apparently a 13th issue, but that is Paper Films, and this was originally released from DC, but it's Jimmy Palmiotti and Justin Gray's 21 Down. So it's a nice hardcover. Everything looks in order and intact. It looks like it came nicely. Yeah, but this is supposed to have all 13 issues of the series. The 13th issue was never published, so I guess a little bookmark. 21 Down, bookmark. So that's pretty cool. So that's what I ordered. That's what I got. Nice. Got the Kickstarter edition with the Joe Jusko cover. So Pretty cool. So yeah, we got to add that to the big giant wall that we moved, and I almost died moving because I realized I have a lot of fucking wood. Like it keeps going this way too, a little. Man, like I stick my hand out, and there's still more. Like this is my hand goes out and it stops at like just past this bookcase. There's another little one, then a big one, then another little one. That's a lot. Anyway, that's it. Again, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Leave your comments down in the comment section below. Yeah. All this stuff to help me out. Blah blah blah. Social media. You can find me on Bluesky and on Twitter. My handle at brocksager on both of those. You can also find me on Instagram at brocks.basement. That's brocks with an apostrophe. And you can find me on TikTok. It's brocks no apostrophe .basement over there. I have a lot of stuff to organize and put together and shift around and do all that fun stuff since the move, but I will get it done. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.